Welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're doing our healthy dessert for the holidays, which is a European dairy-free apple bake cake. Yeah. Anyways, it's from Eastern Europe, Austria, Germany, Romania, but improved it here in America by me, truly. So it's American made now, all right? Tweaked the recipe a little bit. I've already done this before. Loved it so much I ate the whole thing, so obviously I overindulged, but proved to myself that I could do it, and I got it all tweaked correctly, so I'm gonna share that recipe with you tonight so that you can do this on the holidays for your family. Enjoy this. Don't have to tell them anything about how this is healthier than the crap they usually eat, and it tastes incredible. So first off, you're gonna need 4 apples, Golden Delicious. I sliced them pretty thick because I don't like them getting all mushy and falling apart, so we're talking right there. 4 apples sliced. I leave the skin on because I feel that that's part of the healthy process and gives some texture. Plus, that's a healthy fiber, which is also another way to sneak some healthy ingredients into a dessert, huh? So what we did is, or what I did, sliced them up, sauteed them after I tossed them with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. That's going to bring out that cinnamon flavor. It's also going to caramelize the natural sugars that are in the apples, bringing out a little bit more flavor to that recipe without adding all these unnecessary items like more butter, some cream, whatever it may be. Why don't you just bring up the natural flavors that are already in the recipe, tweak it a little bit, substitute some of those unhealthy items for healthier ones, and you got a great recipe right there. So while that's cooking off, you just want to make sure you don't burn them. You want to caramelize them, get them golden brown, and then take them off the heat. So they're going to be a little limp. What you're looking for is, you know, a little limpness to that apple slice, all right? So let's pull that off the heat real quick. While that's cooling down, you're going to mix most of your dry ingredients here. So what we have, 2 cups of gluten-free flour. I specifically love my coconut flour here, but you can use any gluten-free flour, oatmeal, rice, tapioca, whatever you prefer. That's what I prefer, and that's what I use in all my recipes. So I got 2 cups of that, toss it in my bowl here. Then we're also going to add a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt to bring out more of those natural flavors. And let's see, what else? That's it. So that's the dry ingredients. Then in my Ninja, or you can whisk this separately, but I use a Ninja because it helps speed up the process, really incorporates the ingredients, and saves some time and effort for me. So what I put in here is 1 full cup of unrefined coconut oil. Then we've got 3 whole eggs, and then 1 3/4 cups of, again, my coconut sugar. All right, it tastes a lot like brown sugar. It's a lot healthier than processed sugars for multiple reasons. So what I did was I put those 3 ingredients in here, whipped it until it's almost like a frosting, basically, and it's smooth in texture. From there, we're going to fold this and our apple slices in the dry ingredients all together. So I'm going to add that first to the dry ingredients. Let's get it all out of there. Probably the hardest part of the entire recipe, other than eating the whole thing. So what we're going to do is get a nice rubber spatula. Mix these ingredients first together before we add the apples to it. Really get the dry ingredients incorporated into this wet mixture. It's going to come out like a dough. Apologize for the music behind me, but when I cook in the kitchen, no matter what I'm doing, I always have some music playing because it really brings a positive mood to my atmosphere, which makes me enjoy what I'm doing more. Not all of us like cooking, and so why not brighten the experience, make it a positive experience so that you can not feel like you're creating a task or completing a task, I should say, but having a good time, because that's what it should be about. So we've got this mixture incorporated pretty well. It's going to look like more of a wet dough here. From here, we're going to fold in my cooked sliced apples. Alright, still steaming hot. Probably will actually help incorporate that doughish mixture a lot easier. It's going to kind of warm it up a little bit with the fats in there and really disperse it pretty evenly to the apples. So fold the apples gently into this mixture so you're not breaking them up and mashing them and destroying these beautiful slices of apple. So from here, I've got a nice mixture together. Let's show you there. So from my bowl, I'm going to put this into a sprayed. It's a non-stick spray. Whatever you prefer. I like a nice healthy extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil spray. Just kind of saves a little bit more of those calories, those unhealthy calories. Spraying my 8x8 pan. I'm going to stuff this beautiful mixture that smells incredible right now right into my pan. And what we're going to do from here is pat that mixture into your 8x8 pan evenly so it covers all four corners evenly. Get every bit of that mixture out of your pan here. And we're going to preheat that oven to 350 degrees. From there, we are going to be adding this pan of beauty to the oven for roughly 60 minutes. What you're looking for is definitely all the batter, or the thick doughish batter, I should say, to be fluffy. It's going to fluff up a little bit, and obviously the top is going to caramelize a little bit more. So roughly 60 minutes, but definitely check it with a toothpick. Make sure there's no moisture in the center there, unwanted uncooked dough. So we're popping it in the oven, and we're going to pull this out when it's ready and show you all how great this looks. So we're back. It's just come out of the oven. It looks beautiful. It smells even better than it looks. So we're going to let that cool. What I do to just kick it up a notch, since it's the holidays, is I'll get myself a nice bottle of honey, all right? Obviously, whatever honey you prefer. And while it's still warm, I'll just drizzle a little bit of honey over the top so that kind of melts in a little bit, gives it more of like almost a caramelish topping to it. You don't want to add too much, maybe about a tablespoon to, if most, 2 tablespoons for the whole topping there. Drizzled across. It'll adhere nicely that since the cake is hot. And then let cool, slice and serve. So that's my European gluten-free, no processed sugar, dairy-free European apple cake. Hope you all enjoy it on your holiday. Incorporate it into the traditions in your own family. Otherwise, I'll see you back soon with another recipe from yours truly. Enjoy the holiday, everybody.